Hello, good morning. How is everybody doing today? So it is October 27th, and so it is yet again another Tuesday. So it is time for the Tucker Tuesday training. So if you are joining me live, if you can just say good morning or hello, let me know that you are here, that you are fired up and ready for this training today. Today we are talking about stress. We're going to talk about all those feelings that go along with it. And the reason we're talking about this today is because this is what you guys have told me is keeping you up at night, as well as what is kind of contributing to emotional eating, which is very, very common. So it's not a big deal that we can't address. Oh, good morning. So if you are joining me live for the first time or haven't yet ever clicked the StreamYard link at the top of this post, it's blue. It looks like a link. It says StreamYard. It gives StreamYard permission to see your name, your Facebook name, so that I could see who it is I'm talking to. So who's ever just said good morning, welcome to the live show. If you guys are watching this on the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Let me know if you are excited about today's topic. Let me know if you are stressed. Let me know if you have tried any stress techniques. Has it gotten worse in this last crazy year? Good morning, Mindy. Hiya. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So we are going to talk about the 3 things you need to combat stress and anxiety, the 2 things that will help you most, and then all these tips, tricks, and strategies. All right. Oh, good morning, Hildy. Welcome. Oh, I'm so excited you guys are here. All right. So, do we know how stress works? Stress in the moment of something stressful is different than chronic stress. And I think the reason that people have been asking me about stress or mentioning that sleeping at night, it's chronic. It's chronic, right? If we get stressed out at the DMV for a minute, but then once we leave, we forget about it, that's not the kind of stress we're really talking about, and that's not the kind of stress that is going to be impacting your health long term, right? So we're here today talking more about chronic stress, all right? So with chronic stress, there's a lot of biological stuff that's happening there, but the end of all the processes is that our adrenal glands are going to pump out cortisol and adrenaline. All right, these are our stress hormones. So it comes down to hormones, guys. And those hormones tell your brain, okay, we did our job, and then they turn off. All right, we want to have stress responses because that we're supposed to, but then we want them to function properly. All right, so we want those responses to then shut off when they've done their job. So when we face too many daily constant stressors, or there's stress events that are just way too close together for too long, this like really intricate system can malfunction. Okay, and so our adrenals either don't tell our brains that we did our job, or our brain doesn't hear the message properly. It's like telephone, like it gets lost in translation. Okay, so the end result is that the cortisol production stays on when it should turn off. Okay, so it may feel like chronic stress is like this unavoidable kind of thing, but there are definitely things we can do to help. I know life is just stressful, right? It just is. Let me know. Give me a sign if you're feeling stressed lately, or you have felt chronic stress in your life before, and if you are looking to learn some things to make it better. Let me know in the comments. So So we can slow it down, and we can try to balance everything out, okay? But the key is that you actually have to want to do it. Just like anything else, we have to work at things. We have to put new things into play. We have to put things into action. We can't just be like, oh, I want to feel less stressed, and then move on and not do anything about it, all right? Because that's just not going to help. And you're probably going to feel more stressed because you were thinking about it and then didn't do anything, and then that leads to like the emotional eating and all that kind of stuff, right? So the 3 things that we need to combat stress and anxiety: mindset, skill set, tool set. All right? Put it in the comments if you can. Let me know. Let me know if you've heard this from me before, right? Mindset, skill set, tool set. These are 3 things we often need to make something happen, okay? Mindy, you were stressed before COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, COVID is like insane, right? I wanted to come to you guys to talk to you today because I know COVID is crazy and I know we are stressed and I want to help you. So the 3 things I want you to focus on are mindset, skill set, and tool set, all right? So let's break down the first one, mindset. So we really have to change how we think, all right? The way we think now is what has led us to our present situation. It's what's got us here, okay? And we really have to decide that we can change, first of all, and also we have to believe that it will really make a difference, okay? It's like, if you don't believe the thing you're going to do is going to help, it probably won't help because you're not going to do it 100%. You're not going to be all in, right? We can't like half-ass it, guys, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to eat healthy because like these ABC things are really important to me. I really want to get to my destination, my point B. I'm going to eat really healthy for breakfast, and then I'm going to eat fast food and junk food the rest of the day, and I'm expected to be in a better place, you know? Like, we can't just half-ass it, you know, you know what I mean? So we really have to work on our mindset to get us here. Oh, good morning, Sarah. Thanks for joining. So we're talking about mindset right now. One of the 3 things that we need. We need mindset, skill set, and tool set, okay? So you've heard me talk about those 3 things before. And so if you have already kind of heard me talk about skills, right, the mindset piece that you might be missing right now is what is holding you back from learning the skills? Like, what's that mental block that might be there, that might be holding you back, right? Do we not believe we can get there? Do we not feel deserving enough to get there? Do we not feel like special enough? Like, are we unworthy? I had to rack my brain for those things because that's what I've heard people tell me. And I don't feel like that. And I want you to not feel like that either. All right? You guys are amazing, beautiful, intelligent people that can get anything you want. No matter what it is, you can do it. Okay? But you have to have a strategy, you have to have a plan of action, and you have to decide that you're going to do it and work on it a little bit every day. All right? So it's just like during our jump start that we did a month ago, where we talked about doing baby habits, little tiny steps to get to our big result, our big goals. Same thing can be applied to anything, guys. So it can be applied to just that small piece of mindset, okay? It can also be applied to the bigger piece right here of stress and anxiety and depression, okay? So let me know if you know of any, what is holding you up. Let me know in the comments, what is holding you up mindset-wise, because I'd love to do extra trainings on mindset, because without the mindset piece, we really can't move forward in the way we want to or at the pace we want to. Like, I know you guys want to feel better soon. So mindset is actually like super important to being able to help you push and progress in the pace that you want to get there. You know what I mean? Let me know if this is making sense or if I'm being too unclear, you know. So that's mindset, okay? And I really hope like the morning affirmation mantras are also helping you with your mindset. Let me know if they're not, like if I need to change them at all, or if you're enjoying them, because that was kind of a new thing I started to do to really try to help you guys with the mindset piece. So, second thing, tool set, okay? Tool set. So you may need certain tools to execute the skills, okay? So we might need like supplements. We might need like a great mattress, right? If like we need better sleep, we might need a new mattress if we haven't bought one in 30 years. We might need like a yoga mat. We might need like a few like home workout equipment. We might need like a journal, maybe an app for tracking something, maybe a Trello board. There's so many things that like are available and at our disposal, but these are all tools that we may find we need to be able to start learning our new skills, okay? So we're going to need a mindset. We're going to need to make a plan. We need to believe our plan. We have to start trying to execute it, okay? Then we might need tools. We might not know what the tools we need right away are, like a car. We might buy the car and then not realize you need to actually like put air or like get the spare tire. Like maybe it didn't come with the spare tire. Like you didn't know you needed it. So we might need, we might need, we all need that, what's that? The air pressure stick, a little silver stick pops out the end. We all need that. All women, we all should have that in our car. I'm in a car group to make sure I don't get stuck on the road with my old car. So get that stick. Get that stick for your car. Just because maybe that will help with stress. Maybe that will help you keep you calm while you drive, knowing that you can check your tires. I don't know. but do you guys get what I'm saying? Like we need some tools. All right. Let me just check the comments. I have felt that, Sarah says, if I felt that I achieved a goal, I wouldn't have anything else to do. Oh, yes. Okay. So I've heard from various clients a few different things that have felt like they're holding them back. This one is actually a new one. So what I would say to that is, in regards to at least health and nutrition, we can always be improving it, right? Just like how I've been talking about how weight loss like is not the ultimate goal, how you feel, how you function, how you interact with the world, these are the bigger badass goals. Sorry, I had to use that word. Those are the bigger goals and the things that we really want. So for instance, if you made it to your weight loss goal, right, you could still have a million other goals even in regards to health and nutrition, right? So they could be being more sustainable, like maybe like we went a little too far we cut back on too many things. Like we didn't love how we were living to get to our goal weight. I know I talk about not doing that, but you might end up doing that. So let's say you cut out too much lovely stuff that you really want to eat, and now we have to learn how to put it back in a healthy manner, and also not gain the weight back or not have our numbers go back up, for our blood work and stuff. Maybe it's about, I want to be able to do 15 push-ups, and your goal weight didn't get you to 15 push-ups, or I want to run a marathon, or I want to start eating more of a plant-based diet, or I need to recycle more. I want to make a compost. I want to start growing my own food. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, there's so much to be done. We are constantly evolving, recreating ourselves, becoming better, awesome people. Like, we're awesome now, and every day we can just like keep growing and like keep getting more of who we are. Like, I'm going to be more Katie every day, and who she is can keep changing, right? I still identify as like the theater kid, even though I'm not a child anymore and I don't do theater, right? But like a goal for me is like, I could get back into theater. Like, it doesn't even like, and I feel like that is still part of like health and fitness and wellness. Like, it's for my brain. It's because I love it. It's like nothing else I've ever done. Being on stage I love it. I can't even describe it. I got tingly. I got the tingly feelings because like that is what I did my whole life. So be excited about reaching your goal because that just means you get to start the next one. Okay? Let me know if that helps, Sarah. So guys, if you have more mindset stuff, like let me know in the comments, like get in the direct messaging with me. We'll voice clip back and forth, like whatever you need. I'm here to help you, and I would love to help you with mindset stuff. All right, but I also have promised myself that I would not keep you guys here an hour all the time, okay? I'm going to totally try to make these a whole lot shorter because you guys are stressed, right? And I don't want to like let these trainings be something that's stressful. Like, oh, I really want to know what Katie's talking about because I think it's really going to help, but I don't have an hour to give to her. Like, I totally understand, guys. So I'm going to keep trying to make them shorter. I'm going to keep working on it. But I'm new to this. We've only been doing this a few months, like these live shows. So anyway, moving on we talked about tool set. Now I want to talk about skill set. Okay. So I wrote, you must actually do new things to feel differently and get different results. These are the skills, all right? So they're skills. They do not come overnight, guys. Just like if we were learning a sport, like let's say it's football, because that's the only sport I know. I don't know about sports. I just don't. I know about gymnastics and things, but so there's like all these different things you need to learn to do, right? You need to learn how to like catch the ball, throw the ball, kick the ball, tackle the people. There's like these special exercises they practice to like they pick their knees up so that when people try to, the football people, they try to tackle each other. Like if you're used to picking your knees up really high, like your feet come out of their arms so that they don't tackle you, like you're just able to keep running, right? Like we need to practice our stuff, and it becomes a skill, okay? So skills are not going to come in a second, but we can start working on them right away, okay? Which is like really cool because you're going to keep getting better at it, and it's going to keep helping you more and more and more, okay? So there's a lot of skills that could help, and I wanted to talk about, I have a list written for you guys of kind of techniques and skills that you can work on, and if you have any questions about these to like dive into further, I'd love to help you. So like post your questions in the Facebook group as well as direct message me, because I message you guys, but I also don't know when you really have a question unless you reach out and ask me. Okay, so let me just check back in. Mindy says holy basil, calm gummies, water to swim in and drink. Yep. Babysitter, COVID to be gone, and money. Oh, these are all the things that are these the things that help, or are these the things that can stress you? You have to let me know. Sarah says, yay, I got a yoga mat and strap to work out with. Oh, yay! Oh, how exciting. Guys, I teach a stretch class on Fridays. And a mat and a strap would be super helpful for that particular class. And that class can be super helpful for stress. Perfect. All right. Oh, and Mindy says there's no way to describe it. Being on stage is amazing. Yes. I love it. Okay. Oh, if you're not happy with the present skill set, fine-tune your craft. Life is constantly changing. Yes, Hildy. Good job. Yes, we can continue to fine-tune everything, guys. Like, it's not like I want you to master life. I want you to master your health. I want you to master nutrition, master your workouts. Like, be the master of all the things that are super important to you. You don't have to master everything, okay? I want you to be happy. But just know that you can... You know how long it takes to master something? It can take a lifetime to master one thing, right? I'm certainly not a master. I don't know if I'm a master at anything yet. Like I think I might need to be like 90 to like master something. And you need to work on it every single day. So like mindset, like I didn't start working on mindset till recently, you know? Okay, sorry, I digress. Here is a list of techniques and things that can help you reduce your stress that you can put into practice right away. As I read them off and start talking about them, let me know if you have tried any of them, so that if people are like, oh yes, that one like really helped like a bunch of people, I want to start with that one. You know, it can help, you guys can help each other. All right, so a gratitude journal is a skill that is often used and worked on. So what that is, or sometimes people also talk about, well, there's two, I'll break it into two things. You could journal, right? And you could also do a gratitude journal. So the gratitude journal is to, at different points in the day, it could be when you wake up. People say it's really great when they wake up, but it could be when you're feeling stressed right then, in the moment to help. You write down, list, speak out loud, however you want to do it, at least 5 things that you are grateful for, okay? You're appreciating what you have right now, okay? I am grateful for the fact that you guys are here listening to me, that I have the ability to get up in the morning and help people. Like, I am super grateful to do this. Like, I'm honored that you guys give your time to me. I'm gonna like cry. You guys give your time to me, like, because you also believe that I can help, and I believe I can help you too. I'm grateful for this awesome raspberry tea that I've been drinking. So a few weeks I've been drinking this red raspberry tea. I'm kind of like playing with switching away from coffee, and either way, it's delicious. So I'm so grateful that I found it, that I tried it, that I took the tea plunge, because I have tried to go to tea so many times in my life. I have never drank tea as consistently as I have over the last 2 weeks. So I'm grateful for that. Like, it could be, I'm grateful for how fun my nails are. They make me smile. Right? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm grateful for my husband. He's not right here in the room with me right now, but you find joy in the little things, and that can help you right in the moment, okay? So it might be hard to remember in that moment of intense stress, so that might not be the time for you to do that then. It might be one of those things that help reduce your stress all day by starting with it in the morning, all right? So that's the gratitude journal. Then there's just journaling. Some people call it like a mind dump in the morning. You can start your day by just writing whatever it is that comes out of your head. It could be about what you dreamed over the night, what you were worried about before you fell asleep, like anything. Get it out, okay? And it also falls under this kind of idea of not starting your day with input, but starting your day with output. So just by giving to the world, getting it out of your brain, right? Instead of inputting stuff like searching Facebook right away, turning the news on right away, right? Like we just woke up. We don't need to start our day like that. That can be helpful. Some other things I'm going to talk about. Yoga, right? Have we not heard this before? Have we ever tried it? Have you guys tried yoga? There's like hundreds of different kinds of yoga. So honestly, I have tried a few. I was not ready for some of them. There was one that moved faster. It was like a hybrid class that I enjoyed. I haven't loved too many yogas. I can do yoga for like 15-20 minutes, but like the hour, my brain moves too fast. I haven't been able to just find the inner peace in yoga. I think part of yoga is the kind of practice, the kind of yoga it is, as well as the instructor. You have to find both. So I am not knocking yoga. I'm just saying I have not continually tried to find it often enough to have found my perfect instructor and style of yoga. But yoga is great. So, and like we've got a little bit of time now, right? with COVID, we're home. So like YouTube it. Find a million different yoga people. Like every day you could try a different one. Find a short one. Yeah. So yoga. Meditation is another one. Meditation is great. This is not a skill I have learned yet though. All right. So I can't help you meditate, but I can point you in the direction of people that can. Exercise. Oh my gosh, here's my jam. Exercise totally reduces stress. All right. It's like scientifically proven. When you work out, you release endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. What is that from? Wait, who knows what it's from? Is it Legally Blonde? Endorphins make you happy. I think it's Legally Blonde. Yes, Legally Blonde. I love that musical as well as the movie. I love it. Okay, sorry. Little things in life make me happy. That might be another thing we should put on this list. It's like, enjoy the little things. I get excited about the smallest things, and people are always like, you're so positive. And I'm like, things make me happy though. Like things that are really tiny, things that are really big, like big Sharpies. Oh my God, my mom thought it was so funny that like I was tickled over like the largeness of this Sharpie at Christmas, She's like, why are you so excited about this? Like I was like, 'cause it's huge, Or like the little cough pots, like they're so cute. I don't know. There's like things, I don't know. So taking joy in the little things, I think is one of the things that really helps me. I get things make me happy and make me laugh all day long, So we were talking about exercise. So all forms of exercise really are going to be super helpful. It's going to reduce your cortisol levels, which is like your stress hormones, and you're going to increase your endorphins, which are your happy hormones, and it will make you happy. It just does. Science right there. I want to make sure I get this list for you guys. Okay. So a sleep routine. So important if you guys are not sleeping. Can you guys put it in the comments if sleep is like the big issue? If you are most stressed when you're trying to fall asleep, like are you kind of fine throughout the day and then don't feel it till the end of the day and have trouble sleeping? Because I'm considering doing a whole training for you guys on sleep if you need it. So if you guys can put that in the comments, that'd be great. Let me know. All right. So having a sleep routine can certainly help you fall asleep. So I could talk about that for like a hot second. So the sleep routine, think of it like a baby. Right? You would give the baby a bath, you do lotion, you'd read a book, you give them a bottle, you put them to bed. That's the pattern, right? And then they fall asleep. They might not fall asleep if you don't do those things. Same thing for us adults. All right? If we can create a sleep routine that is not centered around lights on, phone on, TV on, all that ambient light, and also the hot room. A cooler temperature is known to help you sleep more soundly and better. I think it's 67 degrees is like this optimal temperature or less. I might have to look that one up. But yes, cooler is more helpful. So that's also might also be why you're not sleeping as well in the summer. If you like we don't want to like turn the air conditioning down and then we can't pay our bill and like that's stressful. It's like counterproductive. So I'm not saying do that. Okay, so let me keep going on this list for you. Reading, it like takes your brain into like a whole nother world. No matter what it is that you're reading, you're focused on that. You're not focused on the things that are stressing you out. It's a break for your brain from the stress, right? So reading. Having a no media or no news day. If it's pandemic related stuff and is stressing you out, turn it off. It will be there for you to come back to, okay? Even if you can't handle the whole day, maybe it's like don't start your day that way. You don't need the news constantly running in the background, okay? Like they'll tell it to you again tomorrow or you can catch it on the nighttime news. And And if social media is very time consuming for you, turn that off for a day or a few hours. Like, go out into nature without your phone, or put it on silent mode or something. Turn it off and keep it with you in case there's an emergency you need to turn back on and call somebody. But being out in nature is like a wonderful stress reducer. It doesn't mean you have to be hiking. You could be like lounging on a chair in a park, right? But fresh air and nature is wonderful. It also, like, if you are obsessed with like COVID-19 or anything, if you're like obsessed with something and like keep looking for, you're researching, you're reading constantly, like, it's not like calm reading. It's not like relaxing reading. It's like, oh my God, I need to learn everything I can about this. Like, whatever it is in your life that you're like, I need to learn about it. Like obsession, right, with the topic. Something that can help with that is picking 15 minutes in the morning and or at night that you are allowed to be obsessed with it. Like, go for it. Be obsessed for those like 15 minutes and then turn it off. All right? You still get to do it. You still get to go through that obsession moment, but then turn it off. All right? You can make, so if you can't just do it once, like, you can do it twice in the day if you need to. Okay. Then, scheduling time for self-care, guys, right? So it doesn't have to necessarily be about meal prepping and working out and meditating, right? It might be something like doing your nails. So I started doing my own nails during the pandemic, and I found, I was like, oh, like, it's something I look forward to. It's like me time, but it's also time like that I actually sit with my husband and I do my nails, and it's like, I don't know, time that we're going to spend together, even though I'm doing my nails. Like, I do it when he's home. I do it on Sundays. So like every Sunday to every other Sunday, I do my nails, and it's like this nice time for myself. You might like pick up a skincare routine. That I love that as being part of my nighttime routine. I have a skincare line that I use that's like totally safe, clean, wonderful beauty. I love it. And I'd gotten into the morning face routine, like getting ready when I got married, but then like I didn't really put the nighttime routine one in until, I don't know, this summer. So that's been nice. I love having that as part of the pre-bed routine. Okay, then the last two things these are the kind of like the two things that are really going to help balance your hormones, but is also kind of like a skill, and will seriously help you with stress here, is cleaning up your diet. Clean up that diet, all right? As well as sleeping 7 to 9 hours every night. All right, these are the two things you need to put in the comments, drill in your head, that will help. You do not have to do any of that all at once. If you're sleeping 3 hours, if you can sleep 3.5 hours, wonderful, right? We do not have to clean up our diet right? Baby steps. But these are the two really helpful places that we know are going to help balance our hormones right away. Because if every 4 hours we're eating ultra processed crap, that's how we're going to feel. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can help our bodies feel better right away. If we're eating these things that are making us feel awful, we can stop eating so much of it and feel better right away, and kind of everything I teach and talk about is about doing that in a healthy, happy way where you're not miserable. I'm not talking about cutting everything out all at once. But I just want to point out that the two most helpful things, I think, for balancing your hormones is going to be, if your diet is all crazy, balancing and leveling that out with some whole, unprocessed foods. Fresh foods. The edge of the store, the edge of the grocery store. Stop going down the aisles. Stay on the edges. See if you can do it one day. See if you can, like, not go down I get tea down the aisles. We might need toilet paper down the aisles. But, like, if you didn't need those things that day, like, can you stay on the edge of the store and just pick up that stuff? Because that is where your fresher foods are going to be. Fresher, whole, minimally processed foods. That's where they live in the store. So, And sleep. And we have to sleep. All right. So doing these other techniques that I just listed, like your gratitude journals, your yoga, meditation, exercise, self-care time, all of these things you don't have to do them all. Don't let that stress you. Don't let it stress you. The whole idea is to not be stressed. You might, if you are like stressed all the time and feel like time is your thing, maybe you're going to read about time management one week. The next week you put into practice one of those skills that you read about. Maybe it's scheduling an hour once a week to watch this, maybe watch the Tucker Tuesday trainings. If a lot of your stress is revolving around your health and your wellness, right? Does this make sense, guys? Let me know if this is making sense. Let me know if you've ever tried any of these things and had them be helpful. Also, if you stopped doing them, that might be the thing to go back to if you thought it was helpful. Like, you don't need to go off my list. You can go off like what has worked for you that you just haven't been doing. And if you need help trying to figure out how to like implement it in your life now, you're like, oh my God, I'm so stressed, I'm so tired. Like, I want to do this one, but like I don't know how to like do it. Like, I don't know how to start it. I don't know how to schedule it in my day. I want to wait till the new year. But you don't want to wait till the new year, right? Like, you want to do it now. Like, let me know, because like this is what I do. This is my jam. I can help you get it in your lives now, okay? So that was my big list of stuff that I hope helps. And I just wanted to then talk about stress and how it affects our immune system for like a hot second, okay? So stress can cause your immune system to have kind of poor antibody responses, and also virus-specific T cell response, okay? The T cells are super important for viruses, for fighting off viruses. COVID-19 is a virus, all right, guys? So that can increase the secretion of this like corticoids. Oh my God. There's so many words for all these things, which directly suppress the activity in your immune system, all right? And a suppressed immune system is what makes us more vulnerable to infections, cancers, bacterias, and viruses, all right? So chronic stress is making you physically sicker. All right. And I want you guys to be happy and healthy and safe and well, okay? So I've been worried hearing about all the stress that everybody's under that I wanted to do this, but also I'm also really concerned about stress lowering your immune system. And if everybody's immune system is low, you're more at risk for COVID. So these are things that you can do to help lower your stress, which will help boost your immune system. But there's a whole lot more when talking about the immune system. So I created a workshop for you, okay? So I made a whole workshop about how to boost your immune system, and I'd like to invite you to it. So this workshop is going to be like a one-day event. I don't know how long it's going to run. It might be maybe it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. My guess is like an hour and a half to 2 hours for it. I don't think it could be longer than that. So it's going to be November 7th at 11 a.m. It's a Saturday. It's going to be live on Zoom. There's crazy early bird pricing going on. So, because you guys are my journeyers and I want to help you the most. So I've created slash that price kind of pricing, early bird pricing. $37 this week. Then next week it's going to go up to regular pricing. So there are limited seats available. So I would say if you want to boost your immune system, sign up and register now for the workshop. So the 3 things I'm going to be focusing on is I'm going to teach you how your immune system works, all right? I'm going to go into the biochem of it because I really feel like when you know how your body functions and what you put in it, what it does to your body, you're more likely to make decisions that you want to make with your brain versus these decisions that you're making based on the stress and the hormones and the emotions, right? And so we're going to talk about how the immune system functions. We're going to talk about what you can do to strengthen your immune system overall, but like in very specific ways. I'm going to lay it all out for you. And then there's going to be a special section on boosting it even further for specifically COVID-19 and viruses. All right. So I'm going to tell you all about like what kind of supplements are best, the dosaging on them, brands that you can try, foods you can eat, teas you can drink. I'm going to give you a lowdown on it all. Okay. So, so sign up, come to the workshop. So just to reiterate, it is Saturday, November 7th at 11 a.m. It's going to be live on Zoom. If you can't make it, don't worry. I will, after the workshop ends, I'm going to send the video as well as slides, worksheets, whatever, everything I create for the workshop, you will get after I film it, after we do it live. So if you're not available, you can still benefit from it, and you can just watch it whenever you're available. And if you know anybody that has a compromised immune system, or that you're just really concerned and worried about getting COVID, like, tell them about it. Like, this is the moment that we all need to be boosting our immune system, strengthening it, knowing what kinds of foods will really help. Like, does an apple a day keep the doctor away? Does that still apply to viruses, or is that just bacteria, right? Like, I want to help you guys be as healthy as you can every day, but also it is flu season coming, right? Like, everyone's getting their flu shots, right? The schools are reopening, like, it's going to get cold. A lot of numbers in the country are going up. I'm in New York, where thankfully, like, it's down, but I still worry it could go up. And like, what if your neighbor gets it? Someone like that you bump into, get in the mail all the time. Like, you find out they're positive, and now you're like, oh my God, I was exposed. What supplements should you be taking for the week or two when you're not sure, you haven't felt any symptoms, but you want to boost your immune system right then? What do you take? I'm going to tell you. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions about the workshop, or things that you want me to make sure I include, because I just love to answer everyone's questions all the time. So I'd love to make sure I include whatever questions you have about this gets answered in this workshop. But I've been working on it for a while now, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I don't want to keep you here too long. I said that in the beginning, and I'm really trying to hold true to my promise. So I hope these things help you reduce your stress. I hope that you join me for the Immune Boost workshop. There should be a link right now in our Facebook group, and it will be sent out in an email. And if you have any questions about it, let me know. All right, everybody, have a fabulous day. Stay calm, stay happy, pick something to be, to de-stress with, all right? I love you all, and I hope to see you soon in our group. All right, have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye, guys.